Welcome back to the Skarsnik slow and thematic campaign here, and I hope everybody is doing okay today. So we left off where we basically got attacked or got war declared on us by everybody all around us, so it's a little bit of a stressful situation that we find ourselves in. We, of course, have to go through these event messages because I am obsessive-compulsive about that. So we have an objective here to defeat this army, which I would love to do. However, we unfortunately are finding ourselves in a situation where we're getting pulled in multiple directions, and I can't really ignore one front to focus. I can't ignore what's going on up here in order to just focus on what's going on down here, basically. So we may be kind of playing a little bit less aggressively than I might prefer to, at least down here. Probably everywhere, now that I think about it. I could see maybe trying to make a push up here, but the biggest problem is both of our northern opponents, one being Karak Kudrin, so this is Ungrim here. He's stronger than we are, and then additionally, since we had war declared on us by Sylvania, they're even stronger than Ungrim is. So I don't know how aggressively they're going to come at us, but because we don't even share a border with them, at least I don't think so. Yeah, no, they're all the way over here, but the fact that they only have one other war and it's against a minor faction makes me think any moment we're likely to see a gigantic army of lads show up over here, like basically ignoring his traditional enemy of Zufbar and just coming directly towards us, which would be extremely frustrating and also extremely threatening for our situation. So I have to take that seriously. Now, we did confederate right up here. We got Grand Peak. This is the one and only settlement that we got out of our confederation, but it's worth it, I think, as long as we can hold on to it, because it is a major settlement, and major settlements are extremely valuable. We can get a bonus to control and leadership for Goblin and Night Goblin units for all armies. Alright, well that right there is a must-have. And then also we want to go ahead and get the walls being built up here. It already has walls, but this building is also labeled as walls. This is Skarsnik's Ditches. This will improve our garrison by 6 more units, taking us up to 18, which is a pretty solid garrison. If we can get even this far, even, you know, in the next 3 turns, if we can get this built before Ungrim or Vlad comes in, then I'm going to feel a lot better about our prospects of being able to hold on to this. So, so that's what's going on up there. I also have to worry about Mount Gunbad here. It does have a 17-unit garrison, which is good, but I have not built the walls building or the defenses building here. Yeah, again, it's called Skarsnik Ditches, so it's a walls building. Anyway, it also adds garrison, obviously. So I haven't built this here, and that's going to maybe be a priority there as well, because Ungrim could come down this way. Now, we could also, in fact likely will, take one of our armies, maybe even Skarsnik himself, and go running him up this way. It really depends on where we want to launch our next offensive. Do we want to continue to put pressure here on Karaza Karak? Maybe so. We're already down here. They're the weakest of our 3 enemies. It would seem to make sense to be able to do that. But at the same time, we don't want to lose ground, so I don't want to, you know, and we could look at it 2 ways. This is the weaker opponent, so we could try to knock him out faster by staying down here and focusing down here, or alternatively, he's the weaker opponent, so we have less to fear from him, which means we should put more troops up here because this is the greater threat. So I guess it kind of depends on whether we want to go more offensive or defensive. And to be honest, I've not yet exactly decided. So we have one other little thing to consider, which is our biggest advantage right now, and that is we can call Awa. So we've already got 2 armies here at at 20 units apiece. And then we have one more army here at 8 units. One more army over here at 4. I was wondering, I was kind of thinking to myself, do I want to wait one more turn, do some additional recruiting into these armies that aren't full stacks, just to make their WAs bigger? But now that I have used so much of our money on upgrading the defenses up here, it actually maybe seems like maybe I don't worry about that. Maybe I just go ahead and declare the WA now. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and declare our WA. Now, selecting a target. Your target is... I could select, I mean, kind of the obvious choice here is Karaza Krok, except you can see right here, the faction strength rank is 166. If I targeted... Let's be realistic. If I targeted Ungrim, he's strength rank 22, and so that would give us Dabiga trophy, which is the second tier rather than the third tier in terms of the trophy. It does say a faction's capital. So even though I would be selecting, like I could select this settlement here because I can't actually see his capital, I would actually be, I'm not selecting the particular settlement that is the target of our wall. I'm actually selecting the, what's the term? I'm selecting the faction, and more specifically, I'm selecting the faction capital. So this is obviously an option, or, you know, if I wanted to be really absurd about it, I could select him because this is the biggest trophy. This would be the best rewards we could get. Unfortunately, I don't think it's realistic for us to have any chance of capturing that. We could also do Zufbar, you know, which isn't necessarily a bad idea. We're not at war with them, so that maybe might be a little bit unnecessary at this point to draw them, to draw another enemy into our wars, except for the fact that he's likely to declare war on us at any time anyway. So that's an option. I kind of feel like maybe we continue to focus on Thorgrim. This is realistic. This is one that we can really do within 20 turns. I kind of sort of doubt that we're going to be able to get all the way up to Karak Kadrin in 20 turns. We might. We'd have to kind of go all out to do it. Maybe move 2/3 of our armies up north. 2/3 of our southern armies. We actually are up to 4 armies now total. And what that means then is it's going to be really much harder to defend against. Okay. All right. Here's what we're going to do. I think thematically it makes the most sense to go ahead and consider Thorgrim to be our #1 enemy and try to finish him off. Let's, even though it's only a weaker trophy, it's the big trophy, I think it's the most doable of any of them. I feel like Karak Kadrin, it would be wishful thinking to think that we could get all the way up there and take that in 20 turns. So we're going to fight defensively in the north, and we are going to focus on winning here in the south. So let's declare the war. Let's select our target. Karaza Krok. Dedicated to, we want to be more melee focused, obviously, because of all of our nasty skulkers. We have very little in the way of decent missile units. So, okay, we're dedicating to Gork. Boom, decision made. We're now starting to get our Wa army created. Got 5 units to start out with in each of those armies. We've only got 4 here, and this is all we're ever going to get in Zok. Backstab's army. But he's basically a stopgap emergency measure to try to help defend Grand Peak so we don't lose it right away. 8 units plus the 12 that are already in that garrison, plus the fact that it's a walled settlement. you know, hopefully we can hold out up there for a little bit of time. And then we're going to go ahead and take Nasha Gore-Spitter and his Wa army, which is nothing great. And we're going to go ahead and run him northward to either help defend our capital, or if Ungrim looks like he's going to go towards Grom Peak instead, then maybe we can get all the way over there and help out. It's going to take us a little while to get up there. Okay, so meanwhile, you are less in need of as much replenishment as possible compared to Skarsnik. So we're actually going to go ahead and take you and step you outside of the settlement. Let's go ahead and...
You got it.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that with Skarsnik. I meant to do it with you. Alright, that's fine. Let me try to do this a little bit smarter. There we go. Going to put you in ambush stance. You're going to get pulled out of ambush stance almost certainly, but that's fine. Skarsnik, you're going in here, and you're close enough where Skarsnik and Mount Squighorn would come out and support an attack against you. He's got lots of gyrocopters there. That's interesting. Even so, I still like the odds of our... What do we have now? We've got 25, 50, 63. I like the odds of our 63 units against his 21 if he does decide to come out and attack. So I don't think he is likely to. Alright, and then what we're going to do is we're going to give a few turns, before we launch an attack over here, we're going to give a couple of turns for our replenishment to happen and for our Wa armies to start to build up. We are losing money every turn, which is definitely a concern. We'll get a little bit more when this gets built. It's going to go from providing 120 per turn to providing 160 per turn. That's only 40. And then to be able to build this is 250. We might be able to build that. Even without fighting any battle, we might have enough money to be able to build that, and then that would at least stabilize our economy. Alright. I'm at this point not going to disband any units. Although, quite frankly, regular old goblins, it might not be the worst thing in the world to disband regular old goblins. However, that would only net us 50 per turn. I'd have to disband 8 of them to get back into the green. So, never mind, I'm not going to do it. Not yet. Alright. Meanwhile, we do have an objective just to win a quest battle. Well, we're clearly not going to do that while our army is really beat up, and quite frankly, this army is not terribly good anyway. Nasty Skulkers are fine, but they're nothing special. Let's go ahead and run through our research here. This is boosting orc units. We've got a few of them now in our Wa armies, but I don't think that this is necessarily a priority. We could do the Gobbit. Well, that's orc units as well. No infighting. And big unbullies. Well, actually, you know what? There's nothing here that seems like a priority. Spider Warship is not a priority. Wolf Breeding is not a priority. Boar Ride's not a priority. And Heavy Clubs is not a priority. So, yeah, I guess we're going to go ahead and do Heavy Metal anyway. I hope it boosts our Wa armies, although I don't know for sure. Okay. And then we'll oh, we got a hero not moved. Oh, I didn't even notice him. I should have absolutely moved him into this army prior to declaring the Wa. Cost ourselves a unit there. Oh, and our income went up. I mean our expenses went up by doing that. Well, heck, in that case, if I move him back out, does he not?
Away.
It's a little bit cheaper to have him not in the army. Well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to move him up to here to keep eyes on Vlad. For now, just for now. I want to have a little bit of advance warning. I don't have enough heroes to be sending them everywhere, but we just have to assume that there's already an army coming down from Ungrim's territory towards one of these two. And hopefully it's not so strong that it can defeat both our army and the city garrison. But it is certainly possible. You're going to be up to 16 units by the time you get up here. 16 plus 17. 2 more turns. This garrison will be up to... I don't know. We'll do the best we can. That's all I can say. I really cannot afford to lose that capital, obviously. All right, let's go ahead and check our diplomacy again here. Okay, what do we have? Clan Verms. Now you might give us a little bit more money. 558, it's a thought. Bone Rattlers. You... I was going to say, I'm surprised that you're okay with being friends with us since we're at war with Sylvania. And you don't really love it. Oh, no, you do. You do like us being... I thought that Azhag here started out friendly with the vampire counts. Oops, wait a minute. Let me go back to this. What would you give me? 626. I need the money, and frankly, I need friends right now, so... Yeah, okay. Sure. Now, okay. Alright. Now we'll go ahead and end our turn. That bought us a couple more turns of bleeding money before we go bankrupt. Alright. I was going to say, surely he's not coming out, and no, he's not. Okay, and he's going directly towards Grand Peak. Well, if we lose Grand Peak immediately, that's a bit unfortunate. Foolish Vainglory, War Fervor. This is a leadership or recruiting surplus. Since we are so low on money, we're not going to be recruiting. We'll go with the War Fervor. Definitely the +5 leadership is something that's going to be handy here. Ambush Foiled. Yeah, of course we knew that. And then Heavy Metal. Very good. Research 8 Technology. Oh, current total 8. So we have completed this, right? Mission successful. We got ourselves a Talisman of Preservation, which I love. I'm going to... Who am I going to give that to? Who do I give that to? Let's go ahead and...
Supreme ruler of 8 peaks.
Let's think about whether or not we want to give it to Skarsnik here. Yeah. Yeah, we want to give it to Skarsnik. He's obviously our most important lord. Okay, and then Slide a Miser here. You gained a skill. So let's go ahead and give you... They need stabbing. Yeah. Affects enemy lords and heroes. Sounds good to me. Still replenishing. You, Skarsnik, are still replenishing, but you're looking better. You're now up to 8 WA army units, and you have 8 WA army units in addition to your 20 here. It's a little tempting to go ahead and attack him here. Pillars of Grugny is unfortunately at full strength, so that's a little less than ideal. You're only at 6 units here. Go ahead and keep racing up in this direction. Okay, and then one thing that we can do to address our money situation is he's going to at the very least lay siege to us. Probably next turn. Which means we can cancel building this landmark. We don't have 5 turns, that's for sure. The question is, do we... If he does lay siege to us, there's no reason to continue growing, building this either. But if he doesn't
Ready for bossing?
lay siege yet, if maybe he can't... Well, he's in raiding stance and this is reducing his movement. It sure looks to me like he's able to get close enough where regular movement speed he would be able to reach. So, okay. It is looking more and more like... We're up to 10,000 gold. Oops. You can you reach? Hopefully you can get back into the army. We need every little bit of strength that we can get in this army now. We're looking at 21 total units versus Ungrim's 20. He's buffing all of these slayers because he's Ungrim. He's got 1 legendary piece of gear. Our only real advantage are the city walls. Well, we're going to do the best we can. We might very well lose Grand Peak already. And if we do, it's not like it's the end of our campaign. Meanwhile, you should be, next turn, able to get up here. In fact, I almost wonder if I want to let a rebellion happen up here to get you some experience. Okay, I guess since there's no reason not to here, just in case he does not decide to lay siege, we'll go ahead and increase our army size right here. We'll do the best we can. That's really all I can say at this point, and we will react to circumstances as they evolve. Now, in terms of building, you're obviously... Oh, you're only 1 turn away from growing. Okay, well, we'll think about that. You... Yeah, I've already canceled your building. Okay, right here. We can go ahead now and let's do World's Edge Archway. And we're going to want to build the garrison building in there because at any point in time, you never know when Tretch or somebody else is going to try to attack us here. Meanwhile, do I care about the growth and control, or do I actually want to switch to income and construction cost reduction? I'm going to switch. Okay. And Garrison Lord not moved. Yeah, we know. I am going to go ahead and move you back into ambush stance. You never know when you'll get the Ambuscador trait. And for that matter, I don't think he would, but I suppose there's always a chance he could come down and actually attack us, and if so, moving a little bit further away here does give us a better chance to actually ambush.
I'm off.
Or to not get pulled out of ambush stance. Okay. Building upgrade available. Yeah, unfortunately, it's in Grand Peak. Okay. At this point, I think we go Gobbo Crackdown. Just look at our diplomacy. Okay, Clan Verms. 915 this time. You're at war with factions that, quite frankly, we are gonna be at war with on our own. We'll go ahead and do it.
Yes, yes.
Why not?
I hunt.
Chosen.
I don't exactly want to say it's... Ooh, hello. Who are you at war with? Nobody that we're currently at war with. Moon Howlers. You are located where? Just down here. That's a terrible location for us. We would never be able to defend that. So never mind. Okay, let's go ahead and find out if Ungrim is going to lay siege to us. Okay, I thought for a second he was coming. Alright, there's Ungrim. Yep, okay. Well, he's attacking us right away. We'll try to fight him at the walls, so that at least we can get our wall towers firing. As our first siege battle, this is probably a good time to kind of reiterate, we're using the mod called Siege Tweaks, something like that. And it is not nearly as impactful as the combination of mods that we used to use, which was really giving a lot of melee attack and melee defense, as well as leadership and other things to the defenders. They're not buffed anywhere near that much using this mod, but they are buffed with just leadership. So we got that going for us. Let's go ahead and... I don't understand. Oh, this is the Wa army. Okay, I was going to say, I don't understand why we don't have more units than this. Well, now I do. The Wa army does not actually start in here. Okay, so let's find Ungrim himself. These guys up here are... You know, I can't ignore them, but they're the lesser of our opponents, I believe. Let's go ahead and just... I'm going to get everybody off the walls for now. Kind of everybody in one place, in fact. With these guys up here, they have these Slayer Pirates, Thunderers. Okay, 3 units of Slayer Pirates. 1 unit of Warriors, 1 unit of Thunderers, and Yanni Hogmog. Alright, how are we going to do this? We have fewer units than the Dwarfs do, which is terrifying. Well, we're probably not going to win. Never mind. I should probably not even really be too focused on winning this. We just want to inflict as much damage as we can. But I think maybe we get... If we get you guys up here... We're going to have the tower shooting at him. Let's get somebody here. In fact, let's get 1 decent unit. Not decent is probably an aggressive word for work boys. Okay, we'll add to that over there a little bit later. But let's go ahead and get... Where's Ungrim at? Ungrim is over here. Slayers, Slayer Pirates, Dwarf Warriors, Slayer Pirates, Dwarf Warriors, and Quarrelers. Well, we definitely want to get this tower to be able to fire. And let's go ahead and get some... Actually, let's move you over here. Let's put you here. If they come around this way, then we'll move him. Goblin Big Boss. Okay, there's no towers over there. First and foremost, I think we do want to make sure that our towers are all activated. So that means like even this one right here, we want to be activated. One other thing that the Siege Tweaks does is gives 180-degree firing arc on the towers. Actually, let's go ahead and put you right here, because I don't think they're going to climb up. Well, I don't know. I don't know. Let's put you here. Let's put you here. Let's put... Okay, I'm going to switch you to you. We're going to get our big guns here. Okay. That'll work. We got three units up here. On the walls up here. That's the best that we can do. We're going to have the tower shooting at them. We're going to have this tower shooting at them because we're going to put... Tell you what, I'm going to back you up. And I'm going to put this unit of archers up here as well, if I can aim correctly. There we go. Okay. These 4 units are going to defend against all of that for starters. This is my 1. Now, over here, this is going to be my 2. Let's go ahead and get you over here. You are... Oh, Night Goblin War Boss. You are a Goblin Big Boss. Okay. Let's get... Actually, let me hold this tower with the goblins here, because you're the weakest unit. Let's now add you to here. Let's back you up and put...
Here we go. Arable.
Let's put,
Where's the scrap?
let's put you up here. And, okay, so all of this is our 1. I guess we'll add these goblins as well. They're not nothing. Oops. They're not, this is not my 1, this is my 2. Come on, Michael. Get your head in the game here. 2. Okay. Now, back down to here. This is going to be my 3. So, both of you units plus you're my 3. Now, trolls. He's only got 1 unit of slayers over... No, does he have any units of slayers? He has no units of real slayers. We're going to get our trolls over here. This is going to be part of 3, and that's... Oh, we got Black Orc Big Boss here. Okay. We'll add you to 3 as well. Okay. Now, all we have left is Orc Biggins. Are they... The question is, are they going to try to climb the walls? Or... are they going to stand back and shoot at us? I'm going to put... Let me go back up here to 2. I've got one unit of Orc Biggins to put somewhere. And I'm leaning towards maybe here. Keeping in mind that these guys will come in pretty quickly. They're not great, but they're going to come in pretty quickly and be able to add to the defenses maybe here. This is maybe the closest one that they can get to. So the Orc Biggins need to be over here. This is the farthest away from where they would be able to help out. So we're going to put you here and hope that you actually fire. I've had problems in the past with artillery inside a walled city actually firing. Okay, and then these Orc Biggins. I don't know whether they're going to try to break through the wall or if they're just going to climb the walls. Let's go ahead and get you over here. And if they don't decide to come up these walls, then we'll move over here to help out the fighting up here. That means we'll just kind of have to play it by ear. Okay. All right. That means you're part of 1, right? If I select... Yep, this is all 1. Okay. All right, now we're going to go ahead and build a tower right here. This is 50 armor piercing, 100 base. And what will its range be? I can't really tell. Basically, this is for when they get onto the walls and push us back, then we will have this arrow tower in place. I think I trust the arrow tower more so than the catapult towers because I just an awful lot of the time see these towers not hitting very well. All right, let's go ahead and see how badly this goes. I have no doubt that it's going to go quite badly indeed. Let's go ahead and start. Let's see what they're doing here. They're coming forward in this direction. Can't tell yet whether or not he's going to come this way. Oh, you need to... My goodness, get over here where you can turn on this tower. It was dumb of me. This tower is firing... Okay, probably don't want to fire at the shielded unit. Probably want to fire at the unshielded unit. Seems to me like it would make more sense. This tower right here. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Hurry up, hurry up. Okay, meanwhile, over here. Okay, they're actually headed in this direction. Let's get you headed over here. Let's get you turning like this. Let's get you over here. And let's get you right here for now. Let's get you over here. Okay. And back up here. Okay, they're at least shooting those slayers there. Okay, let's really quickly take a look over here. Alright, they are all climbing up the walls. They're not standing back to shoot. Let's go ahead and... Well, not quite yet. Alright, how are we doing here? If he starts climbing the walls here... We will we'll move to attack him. Okay, he's not climbing the walls right here. You can go ahead and come over here. You can come down now. Let's get you into the middle. Along with the catapult. It looks like the catapult did fire a couple of times. And you... Get over here. You actually can try to... I don't know. Don't know what to do. Alright, okay, over here, you guys... We're just going to try to stop them at these walls over here. We can, meanwhile, build this tower. Okay, they're coming up the walls there. You guys, why are you down there? Please get up here. Okay, let's get you fighting there. Where's our trolls at here? Okay. They're coming up the walls over here. You can come back now over here. We can go ahead and build this tower. Let's go ahead and get you trolls. And you, let's get you on those thunders, actually. Actually, look, can we get the troll? We cannot attack with those trolls, unfortunately. Let's pull you back. Let's put you, get you in combat over here. Okay, these guys all now are in. Let's try to get you into the middle now as well. Unless you would do some good over here. Maybe you'll do some good over here. Okay. You, no point in holding the walls now that they're through. What's going on here? Fighting those slayers. That's fine, actually. That works for me. No, okay. I take it back. You stay right there and keep fighting them. You guys are fighting a losing battle. You guys are going to be fighting a losing battle. This tower is just about built. So that's good. Okay, back over here to 1. How are we doing here? Not too good. You guys are fighting those Slayer pirates. You fight those Slayer pirates. You keep fighting those Slayers. You shoot at those Iron Drakes. That's ugly. I didn't even notice the Iron Drakes there. Okay. Let's go ahead and wah. Okay. 2. How are we doing here? What are you doing? Please attack them. You guys have pretty much lost any hope of holding the walls up here. But this at least is built now. And hopefully we can do a little bit of damage with it. You guys are on your way down here. Probably makes more sense now to get you over here. Maybe even over here. Let's hold this control point. Okay, back to you. Let's get you... You're the Night Goblin War Boss. Oh, we lost the gates. Never mind. Keep fighting those Slayers. Fight those Slayers for now. Why not? Go out in a blaze of glory, maybe. Over here. Okay, let's start getting more towers built everywhere that we can. We've done some decent damage to them over here. These guys, come on, you guys chase those Iron Drakes, and maybe we can get a tower to shoot down on these Iron Drakes. We're not quite at 900 yet. Alright, back over to 3. How are we doing here? What are my trolls doing here? Get on those get on those Slayer pirates there. You guys now, you should be able to... Actually, you already are shooting, and you as well. Do the best you can. We actually are kind of holding our own right here, aren't we? Actually, you know what? You shoot at them. You guys keep trying to deal with those thunderers. All right, now back over to here. How are we doing? Okay, we're at over 900 now, so let's go ahead and get another tower built. Where at? Tower... I know I saw another tower over here somewhere. You... Let's get you built. Oh yeah, and I wanted you firing at the Iron Drakes down here. Those are Slayers. How are we doing here? Against Dwarf Warriors. How are we doing here? Against Slayer Pirates. We're actually doing okay. Another wah. Time for another wah. How are we doing here? You guys go ahead and get on those Slayer Pirates. You guys as well, actually. Get on them. How are we doing here? Not great. Not great. Did we lose our Night Goblin War Boss? It looks like we did. That's going to happen. Okay, you guys look like you're doing okay here. You are fighting 2 groups of units, but you're actually not doing too badly. And you as well, you're doing okay. Okay. We're almost at another 900, so we should be able to get another tower built here soon. I'm not really seeing... Right here, maybe? Okay. Let's go ahead and do a real quick check. We do have Ungrim here climbing up the walls. That's going to be really, really bad, obviously. This tower is shooting down at those Slayers. Is the other tower over here built yet? What are you? Are you shooting? Please shoot. This tower right here, can you reach? You can. Okay, that's good. What are you doing? You're chasing those Iron Drakes. Those Iron Drakes are wavering. Okay, this tower right here needs to get built. How are you guys doing? Okay, we are losing definitely over here. Other than Ungrim, we're doing kind of okay over there. Here's where we kind of need everybody let me get the... You guys are on 4 now. Okay, we got this tower firing at those Slayer pirates. That's good. Let's get you chasing them, okay. Back to 1. Yeah, we've pretty much lost it all over here. However, these guys, they're unbreakable, but they're down to 5 of them. Here... Just do as much damage as you can while we're waiting for number 4 to get there. Why are you... Get back on the wall, buddy. Get back on the wall. And you get right there. You're about to break. Okay, 4. You guys are very slow here. That's going to happen, I suppose. Alright. Time for another tower to get built. Let's go with you. Okay, 2... 3, back over to 3. How are we doing here? You start coming. You come over here. What are the trolls doing here? They're going outside. Why are they going outside? Trolls, you need to get back inside, please. You need to stop shooting. You're probably doing more damage to us. You... Just get right here and fire if a target presents itself. Okay, let's see, who are you fighting now? Did you finally engage them? You did. Okay, you guys all now need to go over here. You can keep fighting these guys. Okay, this is bad right there. This is quite bad. Let's see if we can get you guys all on their most vulnerable unit, which would be the Slayer Pirates, I guess. Looks like you're about to break. Actually, you... See if you can make it all the way back into the middle. I kind of sort of doubt it, but try to anyway. Alright. How are we doing here? We're doing decent damage here. Trolls, why are you why did the trolls stop? Come on, guys. What is going on? Okay, we're losing kind of slowly up there. We can't get the trolls on the wall to help out, unfortunately. All 3 of you, please go into the middle. Okay, 1 has completely collapsed except for this one Orc Biggins unit, which I don't even know. What is he doing all the way over there? How on... Okay. You ended up completely in a different place from where I expected you to be. That's interesting. You... Yeah, keep shooting those Quarlers. Actually, no, shoot at Ungrim. You guys... Why are you guys... Oh, you guys probably ran away. That's why you're outside. Come back in if you can. You're still running away, okay. Meanwhile, over here, we got big ol' scrum going on. Let's get you over here. Actually, see if you can defend that post right there. Tower time. Let's get another tower built. Alright. Where are you guys going? You are headed over here. That's fine. Those Quarlers are picking you to pieces, unfortunately. Okay. Ungrim is on his way over there as well, so that's a little bit terrifying, but we're climbing up the walls over here. Are you guys... Is Ungrim taking any damage at all from the towers? Not really? Okay, that's not great. This tower, can you shoot them? They're shaken. Up. And yeah, these guys are unbreakable, but... Okay, this is bad. I'm going to lose this spot right here. That's multiple towers that we're going to lose. Trolls. Trolls, see if you can get over here and take them out, please. Okay, 1. How are you doing? You're on the walls. Take that back. Along with you. You guys are now engaged with the Quarrelers. Ungrim's coming over to help, but I'd like to think that Orc Biggins can defeat Quarrelers. Not at all convinced that they can, but I'd like to think it. Now, you stay on these guys. Have the towers here helping out as well. One of you actually probably should be... Those Slayer Pirates are down to 6 units. But they do have their hero right there. That's unfortunate. Up here, what are you doing? See if you can get down there and help out. You as well. See if you can get over here and shoot a little bit. Alright, back to here. Where's Ungrim? Okay, Ungrim broke our Orc Biggins. We didn't really even do all that much damage to those... At this point, let's just go ahead and build barricades everywhere we can. One of you actually can go over there on them. Is that him? That's him. He's running away. That's good. Okay. Actually, both of you go towards him. Down here... Kind of lost here big time. Let's go ahead and build some barricades, though. Because why not? We've got plenty of whatever these things are called. Supplies. Alright. Here... Number 4. Are we doing anything down here? We got tower shooting. We got 4 units fighting. You're going right at those Slayer Pirates. They only have 4 units left. We've got you. Let's get you up there if we can. You are not shooting at anybody. I don't really know whether there's anything that you can do. Okay. How are we doing on 1? We've taken that back over. Let's try to get on these Quarrelers. Okay, our Orc Biggins broke again. Those Quarrelers are almost out of ammo, though, at least. I've lost track of Ungrim. Our Trolls should have run off, I would think, these, whatever it was that they were fighting over there. So let's get you here, maybe into the middle, back into the middle. Stuck in the middle with you. Let's get this tower built. From here, we do have control of a couple towers, so we could hold out there as long as our leadership doesn't break. How are we doing here? These Quarrelers are still confident, but they are taking damage. And they're just kind of staying there. Where's Ungrim at? Your building is under attack. Yeah, there's Ungrim. Okay, see if you can launch a few catapult shots at him. Let's go ahead and get, how are you guys doing here? Not super great. Oh, how long have I forgotten to do the wah? Alright, you need to be shooting at Ungrim as well. The Trolls... Okay, what can we do here? Can we buff leadership and base weapon damage? Let's get the Trolls right here. You guys keep shooting at Ungrim. Ungrim... He's taken 67 points of damage in this entire battle. That's terrifying. Okay, how are we doing here? This guy's wavering. Okay, try to get him broken. If we can get him broken, that's an accomplishment. We did lose our number 1, so our Lord did break finally. Or I guess he was a hero. Okay. How are we doing here on these Quarrelers? Quarrelers are steady, but they're down to 13. The Quarrelers are probably the ones that did in our hero, unfortunately. Okay, you're kind of walking around here.
Smash 'em up.
I'd love it if this Orc Big Boss could... Oh, that's a hero unit. Yeah, we have no chance at being able to take him on. So actually, try to get up here on the walls, maybe. Okay, how are we doing over here? Thunders. Let's go ahead and get another tower built, because we love our towers. You are still fighting these Quarrelers. You got them down to 7. Okay, over here. Looks like we broke the hero. So that's good. Try to break those Slayer Pirates now. He is broken. I'm afraid he's going to come back into the fight. What are we doing here? Let's get you up here. What are you doing? Yeah, I did tell you to shoot at Ungrim, and so you're moving in order to do it, I guess. Alright, over here, you guys try to get in here. He is taking this over. We're about to lose towers right here, unfortunately. Actually, go ahead and shoot at him. You can shoot him from there. What's he at? 6,200. He's lost a total of 168 points. And he did just take that position, unfortunately. That control point, so we lost the towers associated with it. But this tower is still shooting. This barricade's built. Let's go ahead and build another barricade here. We're about to lose this point over here. These dwarf warriors are steady, unfortunately. You guys might as well try to get down there to shoot them a little bit. Alright. How are we doing over here? This is the Wa army. Oh, what the heck just happened there? Was that an Oath of Wrath and Ruin that just happened? Probably. We've done a lot of damage to them, but unfortunately, I think it's all about to probably fall apart here. Do we have any... We've got one more barricade that hasn't been built. I guess that's this one right here. Don't really see any reason for it, but we'll try it. I think that I just built the wrong thing. You get up here. You fire at him. Actually, don't fire at him. I changed my mind because... Unfortunately, you'll end up doing more damage to the trolls. Okay, we've lost all of our guys down there, unfortunately. We lost the towers, and that was bound to happen. Okay, Ungrim. Ungrim is going to end up being the reason why they win this battle, unfortunately, but you know what? That's going to happen sometimes. Let's try to get you moving up here. This tower's built. Let's actually get you up here. Ungrim, are we doing any damage at all to him? Very little. You can shoot him. These trolls, let's back you up. See if we can get these trolls back over to here. What do you have? You've got a tower built. And a barricade built, okay. You guys as well. Actually, no, you try to take these guys on. You trolls here, actually, can try to take them on as well. How are we doing over here? You guys get up here. You guys are still kind of trying to defend over here. Whatever. These trolls against Ungrim. We've done 800 points of damage to him, approximately. These trolls are just about dead. So much for that. Even with the leadership and base weapon damage buffs, that was a little bit unfortunate. Okay, Ungrim is now going to move in and take this spot. I just wonder whether these arrow towers are doing anything at all to him. 55-14. He's getting shot quite a bit, and he's not really losing any health. Well, now that's a little discouraging to see that. Really, guys? Really, my armor-piercing armor towers cannot do any damage whatsoever to him. What about over here? Did we run off? What are we fighting over here? Shaken Dwarf Warriors. Actually, you know what? You get up here. Get up here. Alright. Oh, my trolls recovered. That's interesting. Didn't expect that. Not for long, though. Alright, at this point I'm going to speed things up a little bit because it's just a matter of time. Again, he's at 53-78. Our towers are shooting into him. He remains at 53-78. Oh, nope. He took a tiny little bit of damage right there. Every once in a while, it looks like maybe they'll do a little bit of damage to him. Wounds. Okay, let's go ahead and get... Yeah, you guys... Yeah, fire at those Slayer Pirates. That's good. You guys actually... Yeah, no, never mind. Do it from up here. Do it from up here. These Slayer Pirates. Come on. One or two more shots with the catapults. Maybe we can actually break those Slayer... Well, we can't break them. They're unbreakable. But maybe we can do some damage to them. We have killed a couple of them. At this point, these are our last two units. I doubt if any of the others ever recover. Is he taking... He's down to 213. Let's shoot at him. See if maybe we can... Maybe we can knock him out. That would be good. These trolls are just kind of locked in place, apparently. Come on, can we get a lucky shot with a catapult? Probably not. Building's destroyed. They're in the middle. He is still at 5,300. Warriors rallying. Where did that happen? Oh, these trolls. Okay, well that's... Get on those Slayer Pirates, I guess. No, the Dwarf Warriors are actually... Dwarf Warriors at least don't get a bonus against you. Okay, you still at 213? You are. Yeah, the catapult is definitely not hitting him. He's shaken. He was, I think, wavering a moment ago. Well, we did a little bit of damage to him. Okay, the trolls held out a little bit longer than I expected them to, quite frankly. Okay, you're not... Never mind, stop shooting. You're not hitting him. Shoot at... Can you shoot at them without moving? There's 21 models on those Dwarf Warriors. Is this it? Is this all they have left? Ungrim, one wavering, almost dead hero, and these two units. Okay, where are you going? Please, 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 guys, please open fire on the Dwarf Warriors without moving anymore. There you go. Good job. Okay. If by some freak occurrence we are able to do damage to everything else but Ungrim, maybe Ungrim would break. Probably not, but it's our last hope. Here's the question. Will the arrow towers continue to fire if we tried upgrading it to a catapult tower? Or do they stop firing while it's upgrading? They're all standing still for some reason. He's getting shot at by the arrow tower. He's running away, actually. That's not what I want. I don't want him to run away. I want him to stay where I can shoot him. Okay, the tower has switched over to shooting over here. They're wavering. Oh, no, no! Oh, so... Well, it wasn't exactly close, because we had no chance of defeating Ungrim himself. We did a lot of damage to him. That was fun. But I wonder why we broke. Oh, well. And I ended up not killing most of these units, even though I did a ton. Well, maybe some of them might have died. Those Slayers wouldn't have. Those Warriors didn't die, but some of them might have taken enough damage to die. The Iron Drakes died. Unfortunately, that hero right there did not take enough damage to die. And so that's a bit of a disappointment. Okay. Yeah, we did quite a lot of damage to him. He ended up surviving with 3 units in addition to his characters, and one of his characters, his runesmith, there barely survived. Okay, would have liked to have killed him, but... Alright, well, it is what it is. We lost Grom Peak after all. Maybe the Confederation, when we weren't really in a good position to defend it, was a bit overly aggressive. It's what I get for being aggressive. I am not terribly aggressive by nature. Alright, well that did take quite a bit of time, didn't it? We're going to have to leave it there. The Confederation amongst the dwarfs there. Yeah, we lost some. Yeah, we lost some characters, and we lost some a settlement, but we still have the main strength of our army down here. We are building up our WoW army. We are replenishing ourselves. We are up to 11 units in our WoW army in each of these two. He's now close enough to help defend Mount Gunbad. Mount Gunbad, we can now do we can build the walls here, and that would be very, very helpful for defending against Ungrim's next attack. He got beaten up a little bit, but he also ended up getting 3 levels out of it, which is a bit disappointing. But anyway, it is what it is. We can recover from it. I feel pretty confident. So, yeah, alright, still got our work cut out for us in this campaign for sure. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.